trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Buckeyes offense drops out there to open this game. So here we are, the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And that one produces a decent game. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. And here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They're going to run the option. Out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
It's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The soft able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Great swings at the 40. They stop it at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the same runner's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. But it's almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Hey, it's an incompletion.
And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers, and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Play fake, looking to throw. He's wide open, look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And he's brought down. Good job on the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Jamania. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Up to the back, behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. They're going to run it. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He goes down, but snags the ball, and he gives this defense a takeaway. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Gets the first and still running. Buckeyes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this front coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
And that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
Grab by the receiver. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the ball is hauled in. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 2nd down and goal. Looking for a man. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And it's good right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Play to the outside. Across the 30. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. returner trying to create good field position. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First play of the second half is a handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that catch is hauled in.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down. Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's the running back in the flat.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here comes the handoff. 0 running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They'll give it to the running back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team out of the field. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
That's a solid game there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Grinding away on the ground. Football's loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job for this defense to keep that clock moving.
Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with the screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Now one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Their last chance here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
We'll try to run it with the option. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Here's the option play. The ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, it's scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Keen. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. A timeout is called to talk some strategy on this very important drive. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it on third and very long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys